No. Dino ain't loyal.
But y'all should have seen it.
That's so wrong.
Y'all should have seen it though, for real.
That lady, that poor lady and her son.
Oh, I'm
traumatized.
telling you, yes, I'm telling y'all, she had been.
But there's so much with this. There's so much with this story. One, these people give gun owners a horrible name. Two, I am so glad that they are pressing charges against this man, and because you know what, just because you are afraid, that don't give you the right to shoot at people.
Right.
And I wish they would extend this to the cops as well.
Right.
Because there's too many times cops are shooting people, because especially minorities, because they're afraid.
Right.
And you need to have a justifiable reason why you're afraid in shooting. Not just because somebody's skin color or because somebody knocked at your goddamn door.
Right. Hello?
You know what I mean? You can't. And the little boy, he's first of all, he's just out there knocking, and then he's running away. That's against all kind of laws. You can't shoot somebody who's fleeing, even if he was trying to hurt you. He could have been trying to kill you, and he running away. You can't even do that. You can't shoot at somebody that's running away.
My whole thing is that he said the only reason why he missed because he forgot to take the safety off or some weird shit like that.
Yeah, that's what actually the lady said, and I don't really understand that, being like a gun guy and all that. I guess if taking time to take the safety off gives the boy a chance to get further away, and then that's why he didn't. That's the only thing I could think of, because otherwise I'm like, the safety being on and then taking the safety off, that's not gonna mess up your shot.
I'm thinking that he probably tried to shoot, was like, oh, the safety, and then took the safety off and then aimed and shot.
And by that time, the guy was further away.
Yeah, he didn't take the time to aim again because now he was had that pressure. I think that the whole situation is terrible. And technology done bit you in your ass, because now we got the whole footage of your racist ass trying to shoot him just because he was lost. That's terrible. And the fact that they had the neighborhood watch sign in their window and they weren't even open enough to help a child, let alone just a human being. Like, that's awful.
That was a neighborhood watch me bust a cap in your ass sign. That's what that was.
Okay. Neighborhood watching your ass. Okay?
Yeah.
But all too often, especially recently, I've seen so many videos on social media. I've seen so many videos just out there in general of police officers, of white people just being so blatant and so just prejudiced and racist. And it's sickening to really think that people consider black people so threatening for no reason. It's sad.
It is sad. So, April Fool's passed a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. April 1st was also Easter, which doesn't happen often. No. But yeah, both were on the same day. And the Shiznit Show fell for an April Fool's prank. Dino Red got. I usually am pretty careful about what I report and everything, but this thing was pretty thorough, and they did their due diligence. The hashtag Cali style In-N-Out burgers that we reported on last week was an elaborate April Fool's joke.
Very, very sad.
It is, because it got me, because it could have been real. It really seemed real. And then
I knew it was too good to be true.
And the video that these kids put together, this thing was like 10 minutes long of them going to In-N-Out, ordering 6 burgers with the bacon and the avocado and everything. It looked so real. Yes, eating with their friends and all that. It was good. They got me. They got me.
I don't know where they got the burgers from. Did they bring?
They probably were. They probably were real In-N-Out burgers, and they just probably added bacon and a slice of avocado.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That they put their own.
That's why. That's why we fell for it, because it looks so real, genuine. Yeah.
That is incredible. Well, they got me, and I was ready to go get one.
Me too. I was really ready.
People went to get some. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, people did. People did. People did. And found out that it was not real. But there was some other April Fool's jokes in the food industry.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And one of them was the chocolate Whopper.
What? I didn't hear about that.
And I've actually, they've done this before, because this is not the first year I've heard of this chocolate Whopper thing. Yeah, it doesn't sound good at all to me either. Not. No, it doesn't. But
why would it be? What's chocolate about?
I would play the commercial, but it's all visual, so there's not really anything for people to hear.
It looks like steak sauce. It looks like the A1 steak sauce bun. Or a wheat. It looks like a wheat bun.
Okay, so this is what it was supposed to be: a chocolate cake bun flame grilled chocolate patty. So the burger is not meat. It's chocolate. The whole thing is dessert.
Oh.
So the bun is cake. The burger is chocolate. Then there's raspberry syrup instead of ketchup. There's white chocolate rings for onions. So basically, it's imitating the dinner burger, but in dessert fashion. Everything is substituted for something for dessert. The candy blood oranges, milk chocolate leaves, and vanilla frosting. So that actually does sound kind of good when you actually find out that there's no meat involved and lettuce and tomatoes and all that stuff. That's all fruit and candy and whatnot and cake. So
I don't know.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I guess so.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I was, going to be. It wasn't like I was excited about the Cali style thing, but at the same time,
right?
It's not, okay.
Interesting.
So this was a joke. This prank right here was pretty good. What Reese's did, Reese's went to Hershey's. They went to a store in New Jersey, a grocery store, and they swapped out the chicken eggs with the peanut butter cream eggs.
Wow.
Okay, and it was cute. People really enjoyed it. They put up cameras and everything, and they got people saying, "Oh my God, look at these! These are so cute." So they still got all the eggs and put in the candy eggs and everything. So yeah, that was so for people who think all practical jokes are like mean spirited and mean and cruel or whatever, they don't have to be. There's jokes that are good, fun-loving and good-hearted and just cute and not really.
I had a question about this Reese's one though with the eggs.
Yeah, what's the question?
If this was a practical joke I guess it's a prank, so it wasn't real anyway. But my question would be, if this was to happen to me in real life, am I gonna get my real eggs?
I knew you was gonna have questions like that. I don't know.
Am
they
I
didn't
gonna
address
get
that.
my real eggs?
I don't know if they actually sold these to anybody. I don't know if you had to go ask for it. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
Because I need
they didn't
my
tell
potato
us that.
salad.
All they
I'm
did
getting
was
eggs for a reason, not just because.
Yeah. But most people,
whatever, that's cute.
They opened it up and they saw all the, and most people liked it. They liked it. They thought it was cute.
Yeah, because everybody knows you have to check your eggs before you get them to make sure nothing's broken.
So this other prank was this chef. He makes a video. He makes a video decorating a cake. It's like a 5-minute long video of him decorating a cake with nothing but his bare feet. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a what do you call it? A spoof or a send up of Netflix's popular series Chef Table. So it's done in that style.
Totastic. That's all I can say about that picture.
Yeah. And then Shake Shack, their joke was they said they're going to offer a hamburger salad, and basically what they did was take all the ingredients of a cheeseburger and it's like deconstructed, and they put it in a box that is served in with some fries and stuff, and just throw it in the box. Talking about that's the cheeseburger salad. And it's just got the tomatoes and lettuce and onions and a few fries in there, and the burger chopped up. I feel like I need like
a tortilla on the side.
I don't know.
To wrap all that up in or something.
I feel like they can keep that.
I feel like I need a bun to put that on.
But,
like, put that back on the bun.
But something that we talked about last week with food that wasn't a joke. The lobster and waffles.
Ooh.
That was real.
That's real.
And we had it. We went there.
Really?
Yeah, we went Friday. Yeah. Now,
so jelly right now.
To be honest, my wife got it. I didn't end up getting it because my wife jacked up my schedule. She was not ready to go when I got home, and I was hungry, and so I ate. And so then after we went shopping for groceries, and then it was time to go to Red Lobster to eat, I wasn't, and I just had a salad. But I did taste hers, though. Okay. I did taste her lobster and her waffles. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. My wife and I both agreed that we thought it would be better if the waffles were made out of traditional waffle batter instead of out of the Cheddar Bay biscuit style batter. Yeah. Now, like I said, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It just would have been better if it was, And I thought the lobster was great. I only had one bite, but because like I said, it was my wife's, and she thought I guess the lobster was fried, and she didn't like that, and she which I didn't even notice it was fried because the part that I had, there was just like no crust or anything on it. It was just a piece of lobster, and it was very good.
Oh,
what I had,
you know what?
It was great.
It's a fish market that I love to go to, and they have deep fried lobster tail, and it is so freaking good.
Now, is it battered or is it just?
It's battered.
Okay.
It's battered. You know, like how they fry the fish in the.
Mm-hmm.
It's battered just in the same so that they do the fish in, and it's so good.
I bet it is.
It is. So when I say jump out the window, good. Leave your wife and kids, good. It's so good.
Wow.
It's really good.
Now you know, white people, they like to tease us about Red Lobster. Did you know that?
Because they say it's like cheap.
Not because of that.
Why?
Because they think that we think that it's what do you call it?
Gourmet?
That it's fine dining.
Oh.
That it's like great seafood. And there is a segment of black people that usually the people who are
there's a section of
poor or lower class, whatever, that would think it's because things are by
white people too.
But they think we all think that that's like fine dining or whatever, and it's like we know it's not. It's like we'll go to Sizzler and that's not fine dining, right? But it's
decent enough,
right? I mean, people go all kind of places. It doesn't have to mean that they think that it's and that's another thing. A lot of people knock Olive Garden. I like Olive Garden. Yeah, again, it's not fine dining, and I'm aware of that, but. When I go to Olive Garden, I'm not going there in place of fine dining. Right. I'm going there for it. Just like when you go to McDonald's, you're not going there for
fine dining.
Right.
You're not going there for the great service and the exceptional seasoning.
In fact, Jason and Mindy, a couple weeks ago, they did this whole thing where Jason is like the opposite. He's like on one about... At first, I was like, is he serious or is this like a joke for the show? But I think he was dead serious. He's upset that he can't like take his wife to like Taco Bell or something for like her birthday.
What?
Right. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I go that far, Jason. It's like, that's not really special. That's like, he's like, why isn't that okay? I don't understand. I don't get it. How come people talk about fast food this and fast food that and like it's so horrible and we eat there all the time? And I'm like, well, I think that's kind of the point, Jay, right. That you go there all the time. Right. So for your wife's birthday, she wants something that's special where she doesn't get all the time. So, because I was in the chat. And I put a joke. I said, for Jason's birthday, let's take him to 7-Eleven. He's all like,
you won't.
He's all like, how you gonna compare 7-Eleven to Del Taco or Taco Bell or whatever? That's not.
They got food in there. They got tacos and a pizza. You get a whole pizza.
I was like, dude, that's close enough.
It's all the same. It's all the damn same, Jason.
Right.
Now you see how it feels.
Right. Exactly. That's the point I was trying to make.
Exactly.
Like that's why your wife don't. That's how she feel about Taco Bell for her birthday.
Oh wow. Yeah, come on, get some Slurpees and a hot dog. 2 hot dogs. It's your birthday. And a candy bar.
Oh, hilarious.
And a big gulp. Whatever you want. 7-Eleven. It's your birthday.
Oh, Jason.
Nobody would like that shit. Nobody's falling for that.
Oh my God.
Good try.
That's hilarious. I love those guys. I can't wait. Next month I'm supposed to be going out there.
Good.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going out there and hanging out. But anyway, so they think that about us. They think that we think that Red Lobster and Olive Garden is fine dining.
Newsflash.
Yeah, that's not the case. That's not. But it's not all of them. But a lot of them do, and I noticed a lot of the, a lot of the white comedians and stuff like they like to make jokes about that.
Point that out.
Yeah, they make jokes about that.
Like that's not true, white guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're not done with food yet. Got one more about food.
Good, because I love food.
Do you like churros?
Yes.
Okay, for you guys who are not, because I don't know if churros are ubiquitous. And I feel like churros are kind of a West Coast thing because of our proximity to Mexico. So they might be because of amusement parks and stuff like that and fairs.
Could be.
So they have probably spread, but I don't know if they're, as common. True. So a churro, you guys that may not know, is basically a Mexican donut. And it's not shaped like a regular, like our donuts at Winchell's and Yum Yums and Krispy Kremes. They're not round. They're kind of
tubular and long.
Yeah, sort of like a what do you call that thing? Like a licorice, like a licorice stick or whatever. Yeah. Except they're much fatter. But yeah, they're fried donuts and they're just shaped in basically. They're rolled in cinnamon and sugar. Yeah, basically cinnamon and it's kind of like it's very similar to a what's that donut? The cinnamon donut. It's basically like a cinnamon donut, our cinnamon donut, except it's crispy. Mm-hmm. So that's what a churro is, and that's their traditional churro. But churros have gone gourmet now, and they're doing all kinds of things with them. They just